It'll be fun.
All right, so here we are back in the dungeon, or to be dungeon, as it were. You are all standing outside the entrance to this forest temple. So, any thoughts before entering? What's going on in everyone's head?
Oh, fuck.
I believe I asked if there was goblins already.
Yep.
That's all I want to hear about it.
So you know, obviously behind you is the horde of zombies. So there's obviously some haste into getting into the dungeon. So I think that's probably where we are now. So are you all ready to enter?
Yep.
Do I know anything about this place yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to spout lore?
Yes.
All right. So 2d6 plus wisdom.
Can I help him with that? Considering I'm his info guy.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, that's an 8 for me.
Yep.
It's intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a 10 for me.
Actually, it's plus bonds. So whatever your bonds are.
So it'd be 11.
Okay. So all right, you're helping by 1, bumping you to a 9. So
yeah.
With spout lore, if you're getting a 9, you get to ask, I think, 1 question off the list or something. Let's see. I can tell you something interesting, and it's up to you to make it useful.
Oh, I also get another +1 because of my special.
Okay. All right.
So it's actually a 10.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. That'll work then. All right. Cool. So, going into this, that the rumored legends surrounding the forest temple is that there are a number of obstacles that you're going to have to surpass once you get in. There are rooms that are going to require items to get you passage from one to the next. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
I say let's go in.
All right.
I'm down.
Then in you shall go.
Ooh, spooky.
I know.
And I'm automatically out. The face is on the wall. Not good.
All right.
See the top face right here staring at us? That's the face he sees in his dreams now, because that's what the goblin looked like.
I believe that.
All right. So you start making your way down the stairs and you descend into this dungeon. At first, you don't come across anything terribly unusual except for the faces sticking out and the general growth. As you get deeper, there are more and more vines. They're covering the walls like draperies almost. It's a very singular path and very narrow. It grows increasingly darker as you get inside, and then you come to an open area. And in this open area, there are 2 passages. They both lead forward, one to your left and one to your right. And there's nothing particularly on them labeling as such. So what do you do?
I'd like to use my, if I believe this is correct, discern realities to see if there's any traps or triggers or anything sticking out that we should see.
Okay, so you're going to do Trap Expert, which you're kind of looking at?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, so roll your 2d6 plus dex.
There's 1, 6, 7, and that's a 9.
All right, so then you can ask one of the following questions. Is there a trap here, and if so, what activates it? What does the trap do when activated, or what else is hidden here?
What do you want me to ask, guys?
I mean, I feel like if we ask what the trap is, we could probably figure it out, right?
Right.
All right. What's the trap?
There is no trap.
All right, great.
Okay.
That makes it easier.
Woo!
All right, so
Obstacle 1 achieved.
It's like writing your name on the test and getting credit for it.
Right.
Sounds about right.
Is there any discernible differences between the 2 tunnels at all? Like light or wind or smell or anything like that?
they look pretty similar. There's no wind coming from either of them at the moment. I would say maybe you could smell some slight, maybe decay coming from both of them. So each direction smells like a little bit like decay.
Like zombie decay or goblin decay?
It is.
Yeah.
It's just general decay funk. It smells like Meep's feet.
Ah,
Well, that means we all
Like-
passed out.
Oh. Yep.
And then he just melts
Want to take a
watering.
vote on it?
Sure, man.
Go,
Who wants-
Jonah.
Who wants to go left?
Nah.
Left. Yes.
We got 3 lefts and 1 no.
I guess.
All right, well, yeah, y'all left
All right.
it is, I guess. That's up to you.
Left.
The group has voted. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Go
so
left.
you start making your way to the left. As you start going down the corridor to the left, the space sort of just gets tighter and tighter as you're going in,
Ooh.
to a point where you're sort of walking single file.
Oh no.
There is the roots are turning more into like moss as you walk down. You walk for a ways, and you start seeing just a hint of light, sort of, at the end of the tunnel. As you get closer to this light, you start hearing scratching noises. And then it sort of sounds like a multitude of scratching. So what are you doing at this point?
Let's see.
Okay.
We don't see anything up ahead?
It's still kind of the light. You're not peering into the room just yet. You can hear the noises kind of coming from that direction.
Would you like me to send stand-in?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Do it.
Okay, we'll try
Yeah,
that.
let's do that.
All right. So you're gonna send Stan in. Let's see. Stan. Let's roll 2d6 on intelligence for Stan, because he's gonna go like scope it out.
Oh, that's a 5.
Okay. All right. So you send Stan in. So he runs off towards the light, and you all sort of hang back as you wait in anticipation of his return with information. He's gone for quite a while, and then you hear some squeaking, and it sounds like some fighting, and Stan comes scurrying back. He runs back to you. He's got some scratches and he's bleeding a little bit, and he returns. He returns with no useful information. He's pretty shooken up though.
I say that's pretty useful information. Someone else go first.
I would maybe like to discern my reality around me or something. I don't know, man.
Do we choose what order we're in?
So
Because you're saying we're in single file, so
right. Well, what order are you in? That's what order did you enter in?
I'm last because I didn't
Slowly
want to go
moving
down this
towards
stupid
the
tunnel.
I'll be in front.
Yeah, I think Amanita probably went first.
Okay.
All right. So
right.
Yeah, because this is her like
This is her
Element.
domain.
right. So for the discern reality,
Right,
you're sort
caves.
of like in the there's nothing sort of discern other than what you know currently.
You've already know? Okay.
All right.
So obviously you can choose to go forward. You can turn back. Those are options that you have.
I say we've made it this far.
I think we should go in.
Yeah.
Screw it. Why
Right.
not? Bad choices all around.
Mhm.
So how do you do that? Do you go rushing in? Do you creep in? What's the plan?
Stan bites Amanita's ankle and she trips and falls into the middle of the room.
What?
You.
What?
Bye, Amanita. Have fun.
I walk
Oh my God.
going nice and slow, right? I mean, we're all single file in a tiny
Yeah.
little hallway. I mean, it's either one by one or we all rush in. I don't know. if
Right.
rushing in's the right thing to do.
So what is the plan?
We could tie a rope to her just in case we need to anchor back in the hallway or something. I mean, we all have the bag of uses.
You miss one campaign.
Well, unfortunately, you voted to be first, and no one can go around you. So
Oh, wow.
All right, so what's happening? Come on, we gotta do something. You
I don't
can't stay
know.
in the cave forever.
Okay, she's gonna ready her spear and go in.
Okay, all right.
Steady.
So do you ease in or do you run in?
She's gonna ease in like cautiously.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So you sort of ease your way into the room, and as you're getting in, you can hear just that scratching noise is getting louder and louder. Just it's almost like it's in the walls, you know, and it's coming just from everywhere. So you ease into the room and it opens up to a largish sort of room, and you see sort of like a pedestal with a small chest on it. In the distance, behind that seems to be like a door that might be an exit, and there is sort of a large mural on the wall, but it's a decent little distance from you to where the chest, the mural, and door are. So the scratching noise is pretty loud, but you don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to go for trap expert right now. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay. So you'll roll your 2d6 plus dex. We lost or I lost.
I think she logged out. She said she was lagging pretty bad, so I think she logged out and she's gonna log back in just a second.
Well, I rolled a 9 plus dex, so that's 9.
Okay. All right. We'll wait just a second. Here we go.
There she is.
Welcome back, Starbright. No?
I've got no video. Do you guys have video?
I've got no video.
Okay.
Video.
No video.
Doo-doo-doo. And we wait.
Do 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 do.
I knew all of us getting on and no problems for the first time.
Ah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Ah.
Oh, it's gone again.
I think she's trying to log back on.
Yeah.
You're going on my own.
I see a box.
Yeah, me too.
I see her box.
This cave's creepy, guys.
Yeah.
A little bit creepy.
What's the happy haps?
So I definitely think this is a sign we shouldn't go in there. We have to hear back from
The lead
Evelina.
person who was walking in just
I disappeared out of existence.
yeah.
She's messaging the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
saw.
She says, "What the fuck?"
I
Yeah,
know.
quote Lynn.
Yeah,
Fuck.
She was better off with the delay, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get what's going on, man. Was there any problems with the system when anybody else jumped on?
Mm-mm.
No.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, Benita said she was going to just sneak in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, I mean she's already in there, and there's nothing in there. Just a bunch of scratching noises and a pedestal with what did you say, a chest or something on it?
Yeah, it's like a pedestal with a chest on it, and then also there's kind of a door way behind it, and sort of a kind of like a mural that you can see. Can't quite make it all out. It's in the background.
Okay.
I have.
And then I rolled for trap expert to see if there's any traps. I see a big cat. Yeah.
Just trying to.
And I locked mine in the bathroom tonight because he was being loud again.
Well, mine's after the mead.
I don't have one.
We cannot see or hear Lynn. No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
All right, so just to progress things forward a little bit, and we'll have you guys sort of run in, and Amanita's gonna sort of watch the back.
Cool.
So, are you guys entering the room? I guess is a good question. You're doing trap expert, right? So, and you got a 9 on that, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to ask, is there a trap here, and if so, what activates it?
All right, so there is a sort of a trap mechanism. It is approaching the center of the room, and so that's what activates it, is approaching the center of the room.
So you're saying that there's no actual lever that sets it off or button, it's just being in the middle of the room.
Yeah, well, we'll say it's the your weight on the floor will activate the.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way to avoid it. Once you hit the middle of the room, it turns on.
Yes.
Oh, so this is boss room shit. I hear you.
Like so you if you go in, you'll go in knowing that it's a trap.
Golly.
But potentially one you may need to go into. That's up to you though. There's always the other direction.
What kind of trap is it, Joel?
I don't know. I can't ask that question. I'd have to discern realities again or something, if that's allowed.
No, you
trap
can't just keep rolling for the same thing. No. So.
I got you.
Oh, I can roll tricks of the trade and see if I can't disable said trap.
Okay. All right.
Can do that.
All right. Let's see if we get lucky.
Yeah. So, are you guys there? Hello. Oh, I lost everyone.
Has anybody heard from Lynn?
Nope.
Lynn was gonna restart the computer. I'm just keeping her up to date in chat. What's going on?
All right.
Okay.
So, you set off the trap because you rolled a 4, right? So you activate it immediately.
Awesome.
Right.
Boy.
Yep.
Bunch of new controls, right?
It is not. It is not. There are a number of rats that start pouring forth from the wall.
Rats?
They have glowing red eyes. They're seemingly demon rats.
That's not good.
So they come descending down upon the middle of the room, sort of where you guys are ish.
How many demon rats?
There are 8 of them.
And what are their hit points?
I mean, you'll have to swing at them to figure that out, I guess.
Do y'all want to attack them?
They do.
There's only 8.
Wait. Can Stan try and talk to them? Maybe they're not the ones that attacked him. Maybe these are different demon rats.
Stan cowers in fear.
Damn it.
It was these demon rats.
Totally these things.
So, you got these 8 rats. They're coming at you. What do you do?
8 rats. They're all demons, which means they're assholes and high hit.
I mean, we can go for it.
We can.
Yeah, we did that with the goblins, and look what happened to us.
Hey, I have higher hit points now.
And we know to take off health damage for our armor. So
Right.
we're better prepared for this.
Right.
I'm gonna gain some distance between me and this shitload of rats falling in the middle of the room.
So you're running away essentially.
I wouldn't say running away. I'm gonna back up. Yes.
Okay.
So you're running.
Let me get you roll 2d6 plus dexterity for defy danger.
Would it be defy danger? Because if he's in the back,
Yeah,
That's 11.
he triggered the trap, which means he's
I
he's
walk
in
out
the center of the room.
so I'm in the middle of
Right.
the fucking room.
All right, so
That's an 11, so I totally win.
All right, so yeah, you managed to get back away from the rats, and they don't harm you at all as you jump back towards the group. I would say.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
awesome. I'm gonna attack one.
Okay. So we'll say the rats are sort of arranged in a semicircle.
Hey,
So
depending on how this goes, we might just run. I'm just saying.
and so a semicircle is sort of coming towards you. You can label them 1 through 8, starting from the left to right. So which one do you attack?
Let's go for 1.
Number 1. All right. So attack and slash, or is that what you're doing? Are you how are you attacking?
I'm gonna take out my cup chucks. And I'm just gonna do my drink shake and then just pop it right on the head.
Okay. All right. So let's roll 2d6 plus your strength.
That'd be a 10, sir.
Hell
10.
yeah.
All right. Then roll for damage.
It's gonna be an 8.
All right. Tell me how you murder the rat.
I just cup chuck and then I just smack it right into the its head and make it squish right into the ground.
Oh, nice.
Did
nice.
the rat barely die, or did it die horribly several times over?
It died horribly, I guess.
Okay. I'm trying to gauge how strong.
He's not going to tell you how much health points these things have.
Yeah, but there's a difference between it passing out and exploding. So
Yeah. I mean, it exploded on the ground as he. Well, he got a 10, so he can kill it however he
So
wants.
that gives me an idea. At least.
All right, so it splatters all over the ground, blood all over the place. The other rats sort of see this, and they sort of start grouping together. So you've got 7 rats left.
Hey, if they're grouping together, I have 2 bombs left.
Yeah.
We all have
So-
2 lives.
So you've got two sets of 3, and then a sort of a set of 2, or a set of 2 sets of 3 and a set of 1. So one's by itself, and then 2 sets of 3.
How close are the 2 sets of 3?
Not close enough to each other that a bomb would get them all, but they're close enough to each other. They're like a single unit.
I feel like I'm looking at them and they're standing next to each other.
Yeah. Well, you've got 3 together, sort of on the left, 3 together on the right, and one in the middle who's can't decide which one he wants to join. He's kind of confused at the moment.
All right. Well, if you guys are all right, I'd like to light a bomb and roll it into a set of 3 to the right.
That's fine, because I'm pretty sure whichever one you blow up, the other one that can't make up his mind has made up his mind then.
All right. So let's roll on the bottom 2d6 plus dex.
Yeah. So that's a 9.
Okay. All right. So you toss the ones on the right, and then let's roll a 1d6 for damage.
A 3.
Nice. Okay. So the bomb explodes. The rats all sort of just get vaporized. We lost another one.
No, we didn't lose. She popped up.
Okay. All right. So they're sort of vaporized. But the other rats, having seen this, now sort of all huddled together. The 4th one joins the 3. and they start to sort of like meld together.
Oh,
Ooh.
Right.
great.
And as they're
Super
melding together,
rat.
they sort of grow in size and become a kobold. If you're familiar with what that is, sort of like a large, sort of radish-looking, like cave-dwelling demon thing. So it's got long beak or long sort of snout, sharp teeth, glowing eyes, got sharp claws. So it's kind of hunched over a little bit, and so this thing's looking pretty nasty. And now you've just got this one creature left though, from the 4 combined rats.
So I guess
Great.
nothing else to do than to attack it, right?
I guess.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna try this thing called command for mine. So it's like when you're working with your animal companion on something that it's trained in,
Mhm.
and you attack it
Yep.
with the same target. So we're both attacking at the same time. You'd add its ferocity to your damage.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna try that, but I'm just gonna shoot it with an arrow from a distance.
All right.
Oh God, please help me. It's a 6. Ooh, that's an 11.
Okay. All right. Nice. All right. So then go ahead and roll for damage.
Do you think maybe we? So Lynn's on and she can see all of us.
I can't. I can see
We
her
just
box,
can't
but
see
I
her.
can't hear her.
Yeah, I see your box.
I'm wondering if, like, how sometimes we
so-
have to log out and
yes.
log back in.
So maybe if she stays and we all log off, then
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wonder
let's
if
try
that'll
it.
work.
all right.
All right, we're good.
So we are all back and alive now. Cool
Woo!
deal. All right. So you've got this giant kobold in front of you from the 4 rats that have assembled together, and Amanita has regained her wits about her. She's no longer indisposed. Yeah, maybe you quickly yell at her like, "What has happened?" You just like in the heat of battle, you're telling her, "Oh, this is what happened." So does anyone want to do that real quick?
All right, Mist, you want to explain what you did?
I tried to disable the trap in the middle of the room, and instead of doing that, I sprung 8 demon rats out of the ground.
Yes.
And then I threw a bomb and killed 3 of those, and Matt killed one with his
Yes.
nunchucks.
Thorin killed one with the chucks.
And the rest that are survived, they all became one giant nasty monster.
It's a were rat.
A were
Yeah,
rat.
Right.
And Meep just shot it.
Right.
Yep. So you shot it. And
Holy shit!
He's
And,
like, I missed a lot.
how much? You did 7 damage. Was that
Yeah.
correct? All right. So you're gonna wound it with an arrow. If you'd like to explain to me how you've done that.
I mean, fucking pulls that shit back and lets it rip. You feel me? And it,
A Beyblade.
it just kind of fucking sticks in its arm for a second, and it's kind of hissing.
Okay.
But,
All right. So, yeah. So our kobold's like hissing in pain. It's left arm or right arm?
Right.
Right arm. All right. So you hit it in the right arm. Blood gushing forth. It's stuck in there real good, causing it some pain. It's sort of crying out. Clearly not dead yet though, and probably none too happy at the moment. But it has taken its 7 damage. So what's next?
Well, it's I don't know. While it's distracted like that, I'll try to slip behind it and backstab it.
Going for the reverse stab.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone want to aid in this? Well, I mean, we just combo attacking or?
Or you just let me go alone and die again. That's cool.
No, we'll let
last time it worked out
Amanita
good.
attack it. You have a
Yeah.
spear, right?
Throws Amazon at it.
No, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
throw Amanita.
If he attacks from behind and you
no.
attack from the front, it should pincer move.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
So what's up, Amanita? What are you doing?
Do a sick ass spear attack on the front.
Okay. All right. So I need you both to roll 2d6. 2d6 plus strength for Amanita, and then for
That's a 13 for me.
All right. So and then Amanita.
A 6 and a 5. 9, 10, 11. Just 11.
All right. So yeah, 11's fine. And then I need you both to roll for damage.
Nice. Kill it.
It's a friggin' 8, son.
What do we roll for damage?
All right.
This is not going to be a goblin repeat.
Oh, it's so it's under your hit points. It'll say damage, and then it'll say what dice you roll.
It's on your character.
Is 1d6. Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. That's a 5.
All right.
Woo!
So you guys are going to together murder this thing. Give me some description on how that happens.
I'm going to go for its legs. Chop them off.
I guess I'm gonna go for the neck.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, Mist goes for the legs, chopping off the legs at the same time. Amanita is stabbing it in the throat. So its legs disappear from underneath it, but it doesn't fall because Amanita's got it suspended in the air by its throat with her spear as it gurgles and dies on the spear. The only one exception, though, is it lashes out in one last move, catching Amanita in the face, scratching her for a little bit of damage. Not a lot, a little bit of damage.
Yeah, roll that 4. Let's see the 4.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Oh, what the heck?
So,
Wow.
yep.
Salty.
Yep. So you're gonna take 1 damage. But
That's
But
what's really
doesn't he
rude.
take his armor off
Yeah,
of that?
I only
So-
say 4 because every roll before she came back was 4.
yeah,
Every one of them.
yeah,
Every freaking one.
yep. So and then, but also you'll if you have any armor, if you have even 1 armor, then you
Yeah, well, that does
you
nothing,
take nothing, right? So you probably do because you're probably wearing like
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Oh,
you're-
you should. She should be wearing like a leather armor. or
yeah, I think you're
something.
wearing like hide armor or something. There was at the beginning we all decided what we were wearing. So I would say no damage because you're probably wearing some at least 1.
Don't have it written down. Right.
So actually no damage, but so scratches you in the face, but your mushroom sort of deflects, and you don't really take much of anything. So all right, pretty good. So it seems as though your foes are vanquished. You still got the pedestal with the chest on it and the door behind it. So what happens?
Man, this feels like the bar. I like this.
Yeah, let's. I want to investigate.
The dead
Yeah, no
rat.
problem with that. I guess we go check out what's on the pedestal, right?
Sure.
Yeah. What I was thinking.
So the chest appears to be unlocked. You're free to open it if you would like. Does anyone open it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you open
I
it.
guess that means that opens it.
Yeah, you open it, and you find a small iron key inside, and also around the key you find 8 potions.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Can I tell? Are these healing potions, or
Yes,
can I
they're-
tell what they are?
They're healing potions.
All right, I'm gonna give a healing potion to each person.
Okay.
Aw, how kind.
Well, thank you, buddy.
All right. So now I'm down to. So I'm down to 5 healing
Well,
potions.
help. We're doing really well.
All right.
Yeah, I figured
Your
everybody
soul
needed
is as
one.
glittery as your
You wouldn't have
beard.
to use your bag. So, yep, that is true.
So you there's a mural in the background, and on the mural you kind of see what looks like a battle. It looks like a battle between gods. You could possibly infer that to be the battle between the Tuatha De Danann and the Fomorians. It kind of looks like what was described to you by the old man, and it shows them sort of clashing and having a war, and that's pretty much the gist of that. And then lays before you the door.
Well, I guess we check the door out, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you like open it cautiously? You burst it open. How's that go down?
I'm going to vote cautiously.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Sure. All right. So who's opening it?
Fuck it. Meep's opening it.
I did it last time.
Yeah.
That is true.
Right. So you open the door. You sort of open it. And it kind of creaks open. You look as you're opening, and you see another sort of large room. In this room is a large wooden door, and not much else. You can see as you walk in to the right, there seems to be an entranceway from the right as well. So what do you do?
Do you want to check out the other side? There might be
I
another key or something.
think
I'm gonna glance down at Stan and see if he's willing to go again. Like, hey bud, you got one more in ya?
Well, no, the sort of the entranceway that you see is like coming from the same direction you were coming from. It looks like it might have been the other passageway that you could have taken potentially.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, the other door is like directly in front of you. So
Okay.
but you can check out either or. That's up to you.
Are we already in
I
this
say
room?
we
or are
go
just
for the
going-
door because if we had gone the other way, there might have been something else set up for that.
That's true.
So you want to inspect anything? The room's got.
I would like to survey the dangerous area, trap expert, to see if there's anything going on here.
Sure. Okay. You roll 2d6 plus your what is it, Dex? I think.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's 14.
Yep.
Totally gonna happen.
Yep.
here.
You discern there are no traps in this room.
Awesome. All right, I guess let's just go look at the door then, huh?
All right.
Waltz in.
All right.
So as you approach the large wooden door, there's two things you notice. One, this also has a large mural above it. This mural is sort of depicting what looks like maybe the defeat of the Fomorians by the hands of the Tuatha De Danann. So you see like one faction has been driven to like the underworld, with the others victorious. So the other thing you notice is that the door has 2 keyholes.
We're
And
gonna
they
have to go
definitely
down the
key
other
holes,
thing
right?
to get the other key.
It's a deduction.
I can pick a lock.
Okay.
If you
So
pick
we can
one, I
find
have
a
a
key. Right, that's what I'm saying. You open
Yeah.
it with one, I'll pick it with
Key
the
for
other.
the other one.
Sure. Yeah. Have
Yeah,
at
let's
it.
try it.
Is that
All right, I'm
let's
going to
see.
assume it's 2d6 plus Dex.
You can do it! Woo!
What is lock picking? Where's that at?
Tricks of the trade.
Okay. Yep. All right. Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's an 11.
Nice.
What's happening?
So you you indeed pick the lock, and put the key in the other one, turn it, and then the doors do, of course, open. So as you enter the room, well, do you enter the room? You've unlocked the door.
I was going to say, wait a minute, don't make me
Yep,
walk
yep.
in that room. I just opened the door. I
So-
didn't go in.
So you hear the heavy like ka-chunk of both things unlocking, and the door can freely be opened. What do you do?
And this is the only way, right? You said the other way looks like it was the other path we were going to take.
It looks that way. I can't say that it is that way, but that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Thorin walks through.
No, there you go.
We should probably keep in mind that we've got a giant death horde on its way, so we should probably go.
Very true.
No, all right. I'm going to follow Thorin then, I guess.
Okay. Are you all going through together? Somebody passing through? What's going on?
Thorin's gonna walk through.
Okay, you stroll right on through. All right. So as you make it, As you-
Liz cautiously walks by him about 10 feet behind.
so as you just stroll right into the next room,
Thorin's
Yeah.
gonna go hi-ho,
Hi-ho.
hi-ho, and off to work we go. Oh,
you come into a very large, a very large open area. In this area, there is a waterfall. The one whole wall is nothing but a waterfall, and you can just hear like the roar of the water as it comes down. And then also off to the right, there is a chest, and similar to the other room, a pedestal. However, this chest is sitting on the floor beside the pedestal. The pedestal is much larger than the one you saw before, and there's definitely stuff going on, like there's some markings on it and stuff. So, what happens?
I'd like to survey the area for traps.
Okay, all right. What are you doing there, Thorin?
I wanted to. You said there was some writing on the walls.
It's on the pedestal.
Can I try and see if I can figure out what kind of language it is?
If you want to.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
I would like to point out that Amanita can read Druidic. I don't know things, but just to throw that out there.
All right.
I was just wanting to see what it is to determine which one of us could actually read it.
Right. Well, I mean, if one of you want to roll and one of you want to like roll to help, that's fine. However you want to do it.
Okay, that's cool. And Benita, you want to help me see if it's
Roll
druidic?
to help.
So 2d6 plus wisdom.
Yeah, what are we rolling for?
Well, Thorin will roll 2d6 plus wisdom, and then Amanita will roll
5.
2d6 plus bonds.
Gotcha. So 5, 4. That's 9 plus 6. Oh my god. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. How do I see what bonds are?
Say what now?
She's saying,
How do I see where the bonds are?
Your bond with him is 1. You have 1 bond.
Okay.
So it's 2d6.
So it's plus 1.
That's a 16 then.
How? 2d6 plus 1. Like the highest possible is 13.
You said. Okay, I thought you said 6.
Oh.
It's 2d6 plus wisdom.
If that's the case, then it was 5 and 4, so that's.
9.
Oh, okay. 9 and 11. That's 12.
Okay. And what was your roll, Thorin?
I got a 9.
Is it wisdom bonds?
You got a 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So 10
think it's just wisdom.
Okay, 10 total. So you have a look at it, and between the two of you, kind of decipher that this is an ancient language. It seems like a very, very old language. It's not something that you know specifically, but you can kind of like make it out. It's sort of like people who know Spanish can like make out some Latin, right? Because it's a similar language. So you can kind of make out something about stones being placed in the pedestal and unlocking a path. So,
All right. I tell everybody that it says something about be like, guys, I think we have to find some stones for the path.
and like I said, there's a chest beside it as well. So,
Oh yeah. Wasn't Mist gonna try and search that?
Sure was. I was going to check the room for
Look, I've
traps.
been finding rocks my whole life.
Alright, so I'll roll for that. That's a 10 for me.
all right.
On a 10, I get to ask all 3 questions. Is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it? What does the trap do when activated? And what else is hidden here?
All right, so you detect there's a trap. Yep, there's one, or a trap mechanism. It is located within the pedestal, and the trap is activated by inserting the wrong thing into the pedestal.
Oh, cool. And is there anything else hidden in here?
Nothing that you can discern at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
You better get it right. What we're doing.
I can always try and use bin bars lift gates.
on what? The chest or?
It says when you use pure strength to destroy an inanimate obstacle.
Right, but what are you trying to destroy? I guess.
Like, I mean, if worst case scenario, it locks up the chest, maybe I can destroy it.
Okay.
I can try to disarm it again, but if it's wrong, it's a pop on.
Well, no one's inspected the chest yet, or the waterfall, or anything. So, you've got options.
I'm gonna say that Meat's just been staring at the waterfall this entire time, running out.
Nice.
So if you'd like me to inspect that.
Running.
Sure. You can discern realities about it if you'd like.
Yeah. I'll help her with that.
All right.
So just 2d6.
2d6 plus intelligence for that one.
Okay,
10.
I got a 10.
All right.
that's a 10.
Okay. Cool. So you make your way to the waterfall that is this wall. And
5 bitches.
right. So you put your hand up to it, and as you sort of reach past the water, the waves coming down, you can feel that behind it is a very smooth, flat surface. So there doesn't seem to be any texture whatsoever. It's very, very smooth and very flat. You can't really see it because there's so much water coming down, but you can feel it. It doesn't immediately seem like there's a way to pass through at the moment.
Mm. Can I inspect the chest?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right.
All right, so you inspect the chest. I mean, you don't have to roll for that. You're
Okay.
you find that it opens. No problem. You just open it right up. Inside, you find 10 rune blocks. They contain numbers that you can sort of make out with your knowledge of the runes. The numbers are 2, 4, 12, 17, 33, 29, 45, 56, 72, and 98.
Well,
Hey, Mike, how about you type it in that comment section there?
Sure.
Hit enter so we can all see that. 'cause
I'm
not
like-
gonna-
I was trying to write it down, but then I was like, wait, what was the...
So 2
Started too late.
and 4, 12, 17, 33, 39, 45,
Numbers.
56, 72, 78. And they're not in there in any sort of order. You just pull them out, and these are the numbers you see. And you look at the pedestal. The pedestal has 3 slots that you can that these stones seems like they might fit into.
Okay.
What does it mean? Can you give us the answer?
Or at least a multiple choice. Is it these 3, or these 3, or these 3?
All right, so because of my discerning traps, I'm going to just assume, correct me if I'm wrong, that if we put these in the wrong order on this thing, it's going to set it off, correct?
Well, if you put the wrong stones in, you don't discern necessarily an order, but if you put the wrong stones in,
Right.
then you will set off a trap.
Is there
And how many stones?
You can put 3 stones in the pedestal.
All right.
is there any clues around that you got, Joel, that said about what stones might go in the 3 slots?
No, I don't think so. I asked what was hidden. What else is hidden? What does the trap do when activated? And what activates it? Not anything around.
What's
Is there a way we can stop the waterfall?
I think this is how you stop the waterfall.
Yeah. So
Or stop the waterfall, what's behind it, something written. It'll tell us what the freaking code is.
it's the thing behind the water fountain. The water fountain. The waterfall is smooth. There's nothing on it.
All smooth.
It's like baby butt kind of smooth. Like
And there's nothing else in the room, right?
Nope. There's like I said, the giant open room, the waterfall, the pedestal, the chest. Now you have the runes that you opened the chest and pulled out.
So if I did trap expert, could they all help me and give me a +1 if we decided to do that instead of figuring out what these numbers are?
there's
Like Guardians of the Galaxy when they all hold hands and
All hold hands.
somehow it all.
so you've already done your track
Alright.
expert and gotten all you could get from it.
Yeah, but not the tricks of the trade, though.
Right. So I mean, you can roll on that and see what you get, I guess.
If you guys want to, or we can try to figure out the clues.
I think it has something to do with the what I read
give me
that and Benita helped me
Right.
read.
give me 1 second.
What was it that it said, Mike?
What do you mean?
When I was reading it and you said it's something about stopping the water.
Well, yeah, it's that you had to put stones in it, and that they would open up the path before you.
Path.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was just
Yeah.
pretty much telling me to put the stones.
Oh, I bet the answer's down the other damn hallway.
Um,
I mean,
How much you want to bet?
possible.
one thing I want to point out is only 3 of these numbers are divisible by 3.
Okay. Which one? Oh, so 33.
45 and 72. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm correct.
Math.
Mike, I'm not liking that face, man.
And then 45 divided by 3.
I do
Yeah.
love math.
That's all I have to say. But I mean, I could be wrong.
Hey,
So-
I'm a lazy adventurer, so I'm willing to just trigger the damn thing, or we could throw some stones in and see what happens.
So wait, 12, 33.
But the other hallway may have the answer.
So
to this
it's
puzzle.
33, 45, and 72. But if you guys want to go check first, that's fine. As long as you're sure that it won't trigger
What?
another trap.
Probably.
What
will.
about 12? That's also divisible by 3.
I guess you're right. Never mind.
Dang. Hmm.
Well, what's odd? There's got to be some odd numbers out, right?
4 of them.
Right.
4, 12.
Maybe there's 3 that aren't divisible by anything.
It's possible.
So prime numbers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while they're doing this, I want to go and
Bye,
maybe
bud.
go look at the other hallway by myself. I guess.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna back in the other hallway.
Yeah.
Yep. So as you make your way into the other hallway, there is a door as you sort of like enter into the hallway area. So it looks like it leads to a room.
Are you going by yourself?
Slowly open the door. Yeah, I know.
All right. So
Did you not learn anything from the last time? Don't split
Yeah.
up the party.
Just go make the goblins silver coal.
you
I'm gonna go join him because I believe all the other numbers are divisible by something. So I'll give him a partner.
okay. All right.
Me, just wait for me.
All right. So as you keep the door open, you see in this room. This room is seemingly empty. It's very similar to size and shape as the other room that had the rats in it. The only thing you can really see is there's some bones scattered across the floor, and that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, since I haven't been in this room, I'd like to try my discerning trap expert dealy thing.
Okay.
So let's see what that gets me here. That's an 11. And so
All
I get to ask all 3.
All right. So go ahead.
Is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
Yep. Okay. There is a trap, much like the rat room. It's entering the center of the room, activates it.
What does the trap do when activated?
It unleashes a foe.
Cool. And what else is hidden here?
There is some amount of life force. You can sense it coming from the ground.
And that has nothing to do with the trap.
It's a part of the trap. Yeah, sure.
Man, that doesn't give me a lot of information. I feel like maybe this is not a good idea.
Are the bones decorative, or are they like people have been killed, so there's bones here?
It looks like dead people bones. Sure.
That's
So-
it. There's nothing else in this room.
That's it.
So you trigger a trap, a shitload of stuff attacks us. There's nothing in here, any shape or form like the chest of the other one. So if I understand this correctly, if we would have went into this room, we would have had to gone in the next room to get the damn key anyway. I'm gonna go with not going in this room. That's just my vote.
Okay. What are Thorn and Amanita doing? Because you guys didn't really go in the room.
So, can I see if there's any other thing that might help us out here, like as far as hint wise, like what these numbers are? Like, is there anywhere we haven't looked?
No, you're pretty solid on what there is to see in the room.
Damn.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it has something to do with the numbers. Like, just there has to be like an odd man out or something like that. Something just doesn't fit. I think.
Did we find the stones already?
Yeah, I found all of them. It's 2, 4, 12. That's what the numbers are. They're the numbers on the
Right.
stones.
And can we look at... We're supposed to try to stop the waterfall, though, right?
Yeah.
So...
Hold up.
Hold on. Let me get my life together real quick.
Come on, y'all. Yeah, make some sort of action. Can't live in this cave forever.
I know.
Oh, we could.
I mean, I was
So-
raised in a cave, and she's naturally in a cave, so, I mean, we could.
Technically.
Right. As far as the waterfall goes, can we tell where the water's coming from? Like, is it a big gap, or is it like a little gap, or...
It's sort of it's just a gap in the ceiling where it's coming down. With the
Well, I guess
with the smoothness of the wall behind it, it would be hard to scale and ascertain. Like you couldn't climb up the waterfall.
no, but we could stand on each other's shoulders.
I mean the ceiling's it's 100 feet in the air. It's high.
I can jump really high.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I think me and
Does
me.
anyone have
um,
any magic that can stop this thing?
Well, like I said, I can try to disarm this trap and just will suffer no consequences. But if I don't do it right, then it's just going to happen.
I mean, if we put in the wrong stones, it's just going to happen too, right?
Right. So at least my
Right.
way, we might get it without having to figure this puzzle out.
I mean, I'd do that. I mean, I honestly don't know. Darn, you might put in a number puzzle in
What do
with
you guys
no
think?
clues.
Oh, there's a clue.
Not here, there ain't.
There's a clue.
We've asked you. You just said there was no damn clues.
I didn't say it was here, or that you hadn't already received it at some point in time. But that's
can we
on
go-
you guys.
Oh,
Can we-
damn it.
Can we
Okay,
hear everything
hold
that we've
on.
already heard before?
You remember what your characters remember. Anyways,
Which is jack shit. Oh, I remember I'm part god, so I command the GM to tell us what's going on. Come on, man.
GM was
Star
100.
Lord now.
The GM is 100% God. He refuses.
Shit,
Could we
guys.
go back to the last room with the pictures of the ruins and go back and collect?
You're talking about the picture, the
I
big
am.
Right.
picture above, right?
I'm going to meta GM you and say you're going to discover nothing in there. How about that?
All
Okay.
right, cool. All right, well, I vote that I just try to pick this stupid thing because none of us
All right.
remember what it is.
Sure.
Just have to try it.
I,
You guys feel good about it?
Unless it has something to do with the 8 potions, I mean, I can't.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Was there anything inscribed on the key?
no. It's just a plain
No.
iron key.
I'm gonna eat
All
that.
right,
And those are the only two things we got.
Yeah.
well, I guess let's just try to pick it. If it goes wrong, we do whatever happens.
I mean,
all right?
there was 8 rats, 8 potions. I don't know. Everything's been an 8 so far.
Did anyone get anything from the old tree the tree guy?
Wait, Joel got something from him, right?
Right. What'd
Yeah.
you get, bud?
What, a medallion on my neck or some crap? That's all I remember.
Okay. That's it.
I had a skull pendant, but I don't know if Mike let me keep that after I stuck it in the door.
No, yeah, it's gone.
And the old dude told me I was like part god and some junk like that, and that was it.
He did give you something. That's true.
Just some junk. No big deal, I guess.
Throw that-
Don't you worry
I'm
about
gonna
eaten by zombies.
I'm
I would
saying-
like to inspect the medallion that I have around my neck or whatever he gave me.
Sure. It's got like a twine necklace with the seed in the center of it.
A seat?
Seed,
Oh, a seed.
like from a plant, because he's planting.
Eat it.
I
Put it in
lick
the
the
water.
water. It doesn't do anything.
Put the seed in the water. That always works in video games.
He did tell you
Alright.
he did tell you something about it when he handed it to you. I don't know if that has any
He
forbearance.
said it
to
would help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our greatest time of need.
Yes. Yeah. Good job.
During math.
We are dumb.
Medallion, is this my greatest time of need?
No, you try and pull it open like Rodimus Prime and the Matrix of Power, and it didn't work. Sorry.
All right. Well, I think we're just stuck about triggering this stupid thing.
All right, let's just see if you can figure it out.
Go for it.
Yeah, do your thing.
All right, so I'm gonna do tricks of the trade.
Sure.
Looking at these numbers.
Mike's so mad that we didn't figure out his puzzle.
I got 4.
You.
I'm trying, man.
You trigger this trap.
Yeah.
So what happens as you're
Oh, no.
you're fiddling with the mechanisms of the trap and trying to fix it? The pedestal suddenly just starts sinking into the ground. So the top of it becomes level with the floor, and the chest that's beside it comes to life.
Oh, it's a mimic. Sweet.
It's a mimic, yeah. So the chest comes to life and starts wildly chomping at you. What do you do?
Stab with my knife.
All right, so you're gonna hack and slash immediately, right?
Pretty much.
Sure. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus dex for that.
That's gonna be a 12.
All right. So if you'll then roll for damage, then.
Oh, good. Nothing.
Yeah. So you swing your rapier at it, and it.
I have precision with that, so I want to poke in its eye.
Sure.
Damage.
You got to poke it in its eye, but its eye is made of like iron and wood, and so it just kind of glances off, and a little splinter flies off of it, and it takes 1 damage. Sure.
As it flies off, I snatch it and stick the splinter in my mouth.
Oh my god.
All right.
Thorin's gonna attack next.
Sure. Is anyone going to attack simultaneously, or is this all happening just individually?
I guess we could all attack at one time.
You could.
What do you guys think?
I'll pull out my bow.
Look the thing up!
All
It's
right,
like kicking it and punching.
there you
and
go.
Jumping this box.
Flailing ridiculous.
You wanna combo it again? Meat can take off Meat's shoes.
I don't know if it'll work.
No.
It might.
Yeah, I'll just
All right, so I pick up Meep, and then I just want to toss Meep and say it's Gnolmageddon.
Meat's gonna pull out Meat's short sword
Sure.
and fucking stab it.
All right. And Amanita, what are you doing?
She's gonna use her spear.
All right. So everyone roll 2d6 on me. If Thorin, if you roll 2d6 plus 1 on the bond, Meep, you'll roll 2d6 plus your dex, and then Amanita 2d6 plus strength.
2d6 plus what for me?
Dex for Meep, plus 1 for Matt for bond.
There's nothing on strength.
And then plus strength on Amanita.
Okay, for me it's a 12.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Okay.
It's gonna be 7.
All right. So here's what goes down. Oh, and let me get everybody to roll for. Let me get Meep, and I'm gonna need to roll for damage.
The 3.
I got a 6.
Okay, 3 and a 6, huh? All right.
Oh wait, what do we roll for damage?
Whatever you.
I think yours is a D6.
What do we roll damage?
Yeah, D6 for Amanita, and then
Oh, never mind. I roll a d6. Hold on. I rolled a d20.
Oh,
that's not gonna work.
I do nat 20 damage.
And then,
That's a 6.
and then Meep,
that's a
Meep's
6.
rolling a D8.
Max
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, I got a 6 too.
Okay, you both got 6. All right.
Damn.
All right. So
We fucking take out this box,
Sure,
right?
sure. So
Roll
Meep,
these dice.
you get launched into the air, and Amanita is lunging at it with a spear, and you're gonna murder the chest. So explain that to me.
Amanita, you want to go first? Or not? Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay, go first. Go.
For this, wait. No, never mind. You go first.
Okay, so as Meep gets launched in the air, Meep does like a couple of backflips and like a couple of kickflips, like up in the air, doing some tricks, showing off
Mortal
a bit.
Kombat style. Yeah.
Right, showing off, and then
Fatality.
as Meep's in the air, Meep pulls out the fucking short sword and's like, I'm tired of being fucking bullied by monsters in this fucking game. So she just fucking
So meta.
So where, do you stab it in the top of the chest? Do you stab it in this giant like
So
tongue?
meta.
Do you stab it like where do you stab it?
Oh, we lost audio.
I still have audio.
Can you hear me?
No.
Oh, there's you.
How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so just on top,
Yeah.
straight down.
Okay. All right.
Ah!
And so while that's happening, Amanita, what are you doing?
So, while its jaw is open, she's gonna try to like slide under Meep, like on her knees, and go through the back of it, like through the jaw.
Okay. All right. Nice. All right. And so you do all that, in all its glorious fashion, and the box sort of just burst into wood and metal just all over the place. It falls into pieces, returning back to a normal chest, but like I said, in pieces. And as that happens, the runes on the ground, all of them but 3 dissolve into the floor. The 3 left are 2, 17, and 29.
Yeah.
2, 17, and 29.
Yes.
2, 17, 9. No, just regular 9, right?
29.
No, we don't even have that.
Are
It's
there-
just 29.
Are those
Fuck.
ones that only can be divisible by 1?
Yeah, they're all prime numbers.
Motherfucker.
Maybe they're part of prime magic. I don't know.
I didn't think
Lord.
of 2. So I was thinking about prime numbers, but I was like, I can't find another prime number because I'm an idiot and didn't think 2 was a prime number.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I let you down.
The old man may have yelled at you as
No,
you
it's
were leaving
okay.
that the next
Same
obstacle was sealed by prime magic, but I don't know if y'all remember
I was
that.
thinking
Oh,
Optimus Prime, and you were thinking
okay.
a different Prime. Okay.
I couldn't have been more literal, honestly.
That guy sucked. I know why he died though.
He gave crappy info.
I mean, he might be your daddy, or your granddaddy, or he's you're related to
His
him.
amulet. His
Look, if I
amulet-
turn into a god, guys, I promise you I will be straightforward and tell you exactly what I mean.
So,
His amulet wasn't even fucking worth it.
so
No,
anyways,
it wasn't.
You better spell that the moment we get to the shop.
I asked you for help, and it told me to fuck off.
so you've got these now prime number runes on the ground. They're the only ones left, and you've got the pedestal seated in the floor, still with its empty spaces that you could put them into. So what happens?
I vote we put him in the
Put him
pedestal.
in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna spit on him first.
Oh.
I slide one in with my foot as I'm lurching backwards slowly.
Sure.
Meep's gonna pick one up, and it's gonna take all of Meep's strength to do this. So it's like
Ah.
All right. So
rolls over and slams it down.
you slide the runes into the pedestal, and as you do, you hear a fierce rumbling.
Kobe.
And where the waterfall is, the whole room is shaking from the rumbling that's going on, and then you see the waterfall start to part, sealing off, and behind it is a wall of mirror. It's the largest mirror you've ever seen in your lives. So you see this mirror, and it's just there, right? So, what do you do?
That's a fucking gate. That's what it is. I want to spout lore.
I wanna touch the Stargate.
Matt's gonna disappear in a damn mist.
Hey, it's worked for me so far, so why not?
All right, so we'll do spout lore first. So you'll do D6 plus your wisdom.
That is a 4 and a 5. So that's 10 because I have a +1 for my spouting ward.
All right. So there's not much to know about this. You know that mirrors are used in all sorts of magical things, such as gates, pathways. There's any number of magics. So you can sort of tell that this is a magic mirror of some sort, and that beyond that you don't know much. But as you're sort of looking at it and inspecting it, and as Thorin's trying to pass through the Stargate, of course you all see your reflections in the mirror, all four of you.
Oh no!
And
oh no!
And you notice that your reflections aren't quite right. They're a little dull or monochrome even, and
dark Thorin.
So they stop sort of doing what you're doing, and then all just sort of turn to look at you.
Oh shit!
Meep's gonna flip off her reflection. Just
yeah.
Are we that dehydrated?
It has been a minute since I've had water, and I'm not gonna lie about that.
So your reflections, as they're looking at you, sort of gather together, and then they all sort of take a step out of the mirror.
Oh great! We get to fight ourselves. This is awesome.
Meep,
That's a bold assumption.
Meep, stop.
So what do you do?
I'm going to wave my right hand. I want to see if it mimics me.
I touched myself.
I said raise, not lower, damn it.
So your reflection looks at you and just cracks a smile and says, "Prepare to die."
Yeah, cool. I roll a bomb at the middle of all of it.
Just fucking end it.
All right, so if you'll roll for me,
Is this your last bomb? Joel?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the
Sure.
last one.
Where's
Oh wait, no! Is there an evil Stan?
There is an evil Stan.
No!
And he is obsessed with
So-
your stand.
Yeah, except for
Oh
this,
no!
The true stand.
except for when this Stan stepped through the portal, his
Oh my gosh.
his top hat turned to a bowler derby. Yeah,
Oh,
and he has a mustache. Yeah,
Freaking
yeah.
No.
He's the same incarnate. We have to kill him off. He's the first one that's gotta go.
Let's kill the squirrel first.
So you toss the bomb. Let's roll 2d6 plus dex on that.
So I roll a 7, a 9, and I say, "Die, you sexy bastard!" as
Sure.
I throw the bomb.
So roll 1d6 for damage then.
No, D8 is for me, buddy.
No, on the bombs.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get a D6.
It's going to be a 4.
All right. So you do 4 damage, but obviously you didn't roll a 10 plus, so you're all going to take a +1 splash damage on the bomb.
I take nothing because I have
take
armor.
nothing
Yep.
because I have armor.
Oh.
It's awesome, leather armor.
Right.
I spit on that shrapnel.
Oh, I do have AC.
So,
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good. I also have armor.
Nice.
And then, what was that? 4. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So they all take some damage, but they all hop back and sort of separate into 4 quadrants.
You're welcome, everybody. They took 4 damage off the group.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then they start to rush all of you. What happens?
I say we don't fight ourselves because that tends to never work in anything because they know all our moves.
I take
So-
stand.
You really? You're gonna stand?
I'll take.
That's the smart.
Who wants to take who?
Fuck, I'll go after me. Fucking.
What the fuck?
I think that
You're my bestie, man. I'm gonna
I
carry
think
the
me-
dead one around for a while, too.
Meep should definitely take Mirror Amanita.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Meep's
Alright.
going after Amanita immediately.
I'll take Thorin. Fuck it.
Meep sees an opportunity here. He's like,
Yeah, I'll take Mist.
All right, and then I'll
Thorin, you
take.
take my ass.
No, Ambanita said she wanted to take Mist,
Oh, okay, cool.
and then I'll take Meep.
Yeah, I got it.
Stan is taking Thorin then?
So Stan's gonna help Myth take Thorin.
Yeah, I guess.
Thorin has the highest hit point, so that might be me.
Yeah, so you're gonna take Stan for this one, bud.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. So why don't we have everyone roll for hack and slash then? Is that what we're doing? We're all attacking.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Oh, I got a 12.
It's just 2d6.
2d6. Yep.
6 and 5.
Okay.
Woo.
That's an 11, baby.
I got an 11 as well.
I got a 3.
Oh no!
All right. So we'll just kind of run in order. So Mist, who are you attacking again?
I don't fucking even remember.
You were attacking Thorin.
Yeah, okay, fuck Thorin. Yeah, that's what I'm
All right. So go ahead and roll for damage on that.
Yeah, Thorin's fucked. That's a 7.
All right. So 7 damage. So you're gonna how are you attacking him? What's going on?
I'm fucking those legs up.
All right. So you sweeping or you slashing? How's that going?
Man, I'm taking that sword and chopping the shit out of his legs.
All right.
Sweet,
All right.
sweet.
So
Hey,
you slash his legs. You slash on the left leg, right leg.
I'm right-handed, so I would assume I'd be hitting right leg first.
All right. So you're going for the right leg. You get a good clean cut on his upper thigh, and he jumps back with a weapon at the ready, spinning his cup chucks. He steps back, and as he's mixing his drink, spinning his chucks, he pours a little bit of solution onto his leg to sanitize it or whatever. I don't know. He's anti-hipster dwarf, so that happens there. Then
those aren't unicycle calves.
Yeah. So let's go to Amanita. Go ahead and roll for damage.
If I can, I would like to shapeshift.
Oh, nice! You haven't gotten to use that yet, right?
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
You'll okay. You can do that and then resolve damage if you want to.
Okay, cool. Do I have to roll for that, or see if I can do it, or?
Yeah, you do have to roll to shift. You're gonna roll 2d6 plus something. I don't know what. Shapeshift. 2d6 plus wisdom.
Yes! Oh, that's a 1 and a 3 plus 2, so 6.
Yep.
Oh no.
So what were you going to shift into?
We fought a rat
Maybe
king
Rob.
earlier. Is that what happened?
Like it's a kobold.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. So you were going to shift into that, and that was going to happen, but that did not happen. What you shifted to instead was just a rat. Yeah, just a basic demon rat. You know, no thrills.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Your red and white spotted,
you
that's
still
cool.
get to deal your damage, but
Okay.
unfortunately, your status is going to halve your damage. So whatever your damage is, in half. So you're 2d6.
Word. So. Another 1.
Okay.
Dice, you were so nice to me earlier.
Yeah. So
And 5.
Him dice
so
skill.
that's 6.
So-
and
so-
then half, so that's 3.
and you were attacking. Who are you attacking? Meep or
Missed.
No,
Mist?
missed.
Okay, so you jump at anti-mist, and you jump like claws scratching, and like anti-mist just pulls his cloak up to the side, and sort of like you just like scratch his coat, but nothing happens. He sort of bats you away. So that's going on there.
Man.
That's not good.
Yep. And so then
I was hoping you'd have killed his ass.
then Thorin, roll for damage.
I got a 11.
All right, probably roll your actual damage though.
Oh, the actual damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your D10.
It's gonna be a 6.
And who are you attacking?
Meep.
I am attacking Meep.
Yep. Okay, so yep. All right. And so what are you doing as you're attacking old meat there?
gonna look at Meep and be like, "I'm sorry, I have to do this." And I just start swatting at Meep in the face.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you land some good blows, knocking her face back and forth, and then Meep does a tuck roll off to the side, and draws her bow at the ready, and she takes the was it 5 damage you said?
6.
6
damage. Okay, 6 damage. So now Meep, who is attacking Amanita, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only person that failed.
So you definitely failed your roll. So what happens is that Amanita turns into a bear.
Oh shit!
Right.
Oh,
fuck.
Turns into a giant, raging, monotone, sort of like gray and white bear, and stands up like 8 foot tall as like the bear is, and towering over you, and then just like comes down and swats you across the room, and you hit the back wall, leaving a slight dent, and fall to the ground, and
Holy shit!
yeah, you take 2 damage. You're resilient and undead, so hey, how about that?
Woo!
So, minus
Only
your
2 damage, bitch.
minus your armor, I think you're taking 1 damage, right?
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead now, bitch. Try and kill me.
You can't kill me! I'm fucking dead.
I'm already dead. What you gonna do about it?
So
I'm dead,
now,
Try and kill me.
what is everyone doing after everything that's transpired? What's happening?
Let's see.
Do you want to do a combo attack with Stan, brother?
Brother.
Sure.
Okay. How would we do with that? Would I still do the command thing with Stan? So, like, he would just add his ferocity to his attack?
Yeah, sure. Well, you'll need to roll plus bonds to see if that happens, I guess.
Okay.
You got this.
Why did I do an 8? Jeez, man. There we go.
That's a 7.
Yep. Okay. So sure, you Stan definitely helps.
And 10.
And who are you attacking?
Thorn still.
Okay, still attacking Thorn. All right. And then go ahead and roll for damage on that then.
6.
Yep. Nice. So.
And then that's plus his ferocity, so that's 7.
Yeah.
All right. So, give a nice attack. What's happening? How are you attacking this anti-Thorin who's doing his business?
All right. So I swipe from the other end, and as I connect with the side of his neck, Stan runs down the length of my sword and does what Stan does.
Cool.
Stan
All right.
goes fucking berserk. He's like, you feel me?
Cool. All right. So yeah, you hit him inside the neck, and Stan starts like clawing him in the face because that's Stan's jam.
Yeah.
And so you knock him to the side. He falls to the ground. Stan in tow, and Stan's just like doing his business, and then like hops back, and then I think maybe Stan strikes a pose. Like
Oh yeah.
take that, mother. Yeah.
He's a JoJo loser.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
You gotta do the. There you go.
So Thor's on the ground. So who's next? What else is happening?
Who wants to attack next?
So, how often can I shapeshift?
Well, so you can attempt again because you failed, so that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt again to shapeshift into a bear because that seemed
Nice.
to work for Anti-Nita.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So 2d6 plus your wisdom.
Got this.
work with me this time! That's a 4. And a 6! Plus wisdom.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12.
Sweet.
Nice.
So you are now a bear.
Bear time.
But of course that's your turn. But now that you're a bear, I need to know like 3 special moves that a bear has. What are 3 special moves that a bear has?
Slash with their claws. Right?
Yeah.
do the big bite, right?
Ooh.
All right.
And I'm gonna say do a pin, like pin someone down.
Okay. All right.
So that's very heavy.
All right. So you are.
Oh, Bear knows eat hot chip and lie and be bisexual.
So, sure. Sure. So you're a bear, and that's happening. So in the meantime, what's happening with everyone else? What's Meep and Thorin doing?
So Meat's gonna pop back up and pull out a bow and fucking kill a bear, hopefully.
All right. All right.
Nice.
the correct bear, not the wrong one.
Sure. That depends on what you roll, I guess.
Oh god. Oh no. Damn it, that's a 5.
So, and did you add Dex to that?
Oh no, that's a 6.
Oh, that's still not helpful.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Cool. Well, that's fun. So you go to shoot the bear, and as you're shooting towards the bear, Anti-Mist grabs your bow mid-flight, grabs your arrow mid-flight, and as he grabs it, he just does a spin around backwards and launches it right back at you.
Oh, fun.
I know, it's pretty terrible. So
I hate my friends.
I know. So Anti-Thorn shoots the bow back at you for
Ugh.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
So
It's actually 3 with your armor.
right.
Yeah.
So the bow comes back at you and catches you in the shoulder. You're still sort of against the wall because you haven't moved too far away from it yet. So you'll need to like pull that out and stuff. And while that's happening, Thorin, Thorin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack Meep again.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 10.
Good rolls. All right. So and go ahead and roll for damage too.
All right. Let's do this. Ooh, that'd be a 9.
Damn, a 9. That's good. All right. So you're going to murder anti-Meep.
Yeah.
Of course, Meat's the first one to go.
As
This
is
one will
the
come
case.
back undead as well.
All right. So you murder anti-Meep. How do you do it?
So I wanna dodge, like try and make sure she can't get a hit on me with Meep's bow, and then run up to Meep, wrap my chain around her, and just put my knee right through Meep's face.
Dear God!
Damn.
Anger towards Meep? Is everything alright?
This is everything Meep is not.
Yeah. So yeah. So you feel the nunchucks right behind her neck and pull her face directly to your knee, crushing all the facial bones. Right. And this is undead anti-Meep, so it's like kind of crunchy and oozy and stuff. As you do that, anti-Meep sort of like falls to the ground.
And as I'm doing this, I want to look back at Meep and be like, "No offense," as I'm like doing this.
Meep just like pauses mid taking out bow and just like is in horror, like I'm never gonna sleep near you.
So yeah, and then so as it's falling to the ground, it turns into ash, and the ashes sort of wisp away as it's falling, disappearing. And so now we're back to Mist now. Mist, what's going on?
Yeah, so I believe my Thorin is laying on the ground right now.
Yeah, he's fallen, trying to scramble to get back up.
So I'm going to run and try to stick my sword through his chest.
Okay.
Nice.
So 2d6 plus your what's Dex? Yeah.
That's 10.
Wow. All right. So, let's roll for damage too.
That's a 4.
4. All right. So, not going to be dead yet, but certainly doing a considerable amount of damage.
Nice.
So, describe to me this backstabbing business you got going on.
All right. Well, I run up and I drive it straight through his chest as hard as I can, hoping to pin him to the ground with my sword.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you drive your sword into him. He cries out in pain, and he's not pinned to the ground, but he's certainly like sort of damaged. Are you leaving the knife in, or are you pulling it back out?
Well, if he's not pinned to the ground, I'm taking it with me.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you pull back, and the blood just spurts out, all Quentin Tarantino style,
Covering Stan in blood in a raging.
Yep. And so he grasps his chest, and then whips out his cup chucks, and flaying them around in his best attempt to intimidate. And in the meantime, Amanita, what are you doing?
She's gonna maul the shit out of Mist, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do it.
Yeah, so 2d6 plus your strength.
Oh, strength is not good. That's a 2, and oh, that's a 3.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So yep.
Yikes.
Yeah. So you go to maul Mist, but Mist, the anti-Mist he's too quick and he's too cunning. He sidesteps you as you go to maul, whipping around behind you, and he trips you, forcing you to the ground, and then he falls on you with his elbow in the back of your neck, and then he's going to do a little bit of damage. Yep.
Motherfucker!
Luckily you're a bear, so maybe you don't take so much damage. You're taking like 2 minus armor, so you take just 1 damage. Yep. So
Right.
So it looks worse than it is, but you are on the ground.
It was embarrassing. It's mostly a pride damage.
Yep. So
We barely saw it.
meanwhile, Meep,
I saw nothing.
you've freed yourself of the arrow, and you're ready to take some action. What are you doing?
Meep's gonna put the arrow back, deciding not to go with bow and arrows today, and just gonna pull out the short sword and fucking slice and dice, hopefully.
Okay.
Running and slice and dice.
Yep. 2d6 on dex.
Okay, that's an 11.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Right.
12, so
All right. So then, let's roll for damage then.
awesome. That's an 8. Holy shit.
Nice. And you're attacking the bear, right?
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
fucking
alright.
bear.
So
Going for the leg. No more legs.
Yep. So you're
Not a leg to stand on.
you're not killing, but you certainly are doing some maiming business. What are you doing to the bear?
I'm gonna take out one of her front paws and just stab the sword straight into it, and then hop away.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So the way sort of the way that I'm envisioning it here is the bear is going to make a swipe at you, like this, and as it does, you're just like jabbing right into the bear's paw,
Right.
and sort of disabling it. Are you leaving your dagger in, or are you taking it out?
I'm gonna take that shit out. I'm gonna need that because it's the only thing that's working for me right now.
So yeah, as it pulls away and you draw back, its arm goes up in the air. It's flailing. It's screaming out in pain. Just giant bear screams, almost deafening. It's so loud. And it takes a few steps backwards. And in the meantime, Thorin is doing what?
I'm gonna go help Ambanita.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna try and trip it.
The bear's already on the ground.
Huh?
Or the
Not
no.
the bear.
sorry.
Amanita, you're
Amanita.
fighting Mist, right?
Oh, yeah, Amanita's on the ground. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the bear. She's on the ground.
So I'm gonna try and make it to where I knock down Mist, so that Ambanita all she has to do is just climb on top of him and just maul him without him being able to move.
Roll.
Yeah.
All right. So you can like sort of body check the mist.
Yes.
The
I'm gonna. Yeah.
So, let's do hack and slash on that plus strength.
All right. Ooh. It's gonna be an 8.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you run up to Mist, anti-Mist, and you shoulder in. You go to body check him. You do manage to knock him back away from Anita. He doesn't fall to the ground, and as he takes a step back, He pulls out a dagger and sort of just slices you across like the arm as he's going backwards.
Cool.
So go ahead and you roll for damage. So yeah, he takes his damage, and then you are also going to take just a little bit of damage on that.
So I roll for damage.
I'm rolling 2. You're taking 2 damage. So
Okay. So I take no damage.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. He goes to slice your arm, but your armor deflects it, so you don't take any damage on that one. And so in the meantime, where are we at? We are back at
Missed.
Mist. Yeah. So what's happening?
All right, so I'm getting real sick and tired of Thorin.
I know. I have to deal with that every time I look in a mirror, man.
I'm gonna drive my sword through his anti-glitter beard.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
It's all dusty.
Yeah. So let's
It's all dusty.
let's
It's
roll some
not
stuff on that.
glittery.
Let's roll 2d6 on hack and slash first.
That's a 6.
Yep. So yeah, you go to stab his glitter beard, and as you start driving your sword into his beard, it starts to illuminate and light up, and his beard literally grabs your sword.
I was really about to type that.
Yep.
In fact.
And he jerks his head up in the air, causing the knife to jerk up, and the butt of the knife hits you in the face as it's popping in the air. Right.
Oh no!
So
I forgot to look about the beard.
let's see.
Don't underestimate the glitter beard.
Lauren.
Mhm.
So,
It's glorious.
and you're going to take 5 damage on
Glitter
that.
shit. I'm gonna take 4 damage on that. Damn it!
So
I think
All right.
Meep and Soren both like share a knowing look, like he shouldn't have fucked with her.
yeah.
Don't fuck with the
So-
beard.
and
Like,
you're-
you saw what I've done with it.
And your dagger lands on the floor, just a slight distance away from you. So,
All right, cool.
in the meanwhile, Amanita, what's happening with you?
She is so mad at this point. She's gonna try to go ham on this man again.
All right.
So, that's a 6 and a 2
8
plus 2, right?
plus strength.
Plus wisdom.
Plus
Strength, no,
yeah.
the plus nothing. So it's 6, 7, 8. So that's an 8.
Okay, so you got an 8. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna use one of your slash, bite, or
Nice.
pin moves, or are you gonna use just gonna straight up attack?
I'm gonna use bite.
All right, sweet.
Nice.
So yeah, where are you biting?
I'm gonna go for his neck.
Okay. All right, sweet. So yeah, so you go in for the bite. You rush him, sinking your teeth right into his neck. But Thorin is Thorin is crafty. Could you roll for damage on that? That's gonna be what did you say?
Yes.
D6.
1d6?
Yep.
That's 3.
All right. So all right. So certainly you're doing some damage. And as you bite him in the neck, he's none too pleased. But of course, when this Thorn was created, he was created with.
You know she's attacking Mist, right?
Or Mist, sorry, yeah, Mist, sorry. Well, yeah,
Okay.
I'm thinking Mist saying Thorn, but anyways,
Yeah.
as you're attacking Mist, he does have a bomb on him.
Oh no.
Right. So
No!
right. So as you're attacking him, he takes his damage, but he also just sort of like drops the bomb, on the ground.
And I run.
Right. So, but
no.
let's see. Yep. So, okay,
I
cool.
use his body to snuff it out.
So, luckily, you were unaffected by his bomb. His bomb does go off, and he suffers some of his own damage because he's not too coherent right now because he's being bitten in the neck. Nope, I didn't want 2 of those. I just wanted one of those. One of those. Yep. So he's going to take an additional 2 damage on that actually. So but the bomb does it does you jump away when the bomb happens, and it's sort of incendiary on him, taking additional damage. So
That sounds about right.
yeah. So in the meantime, Meep, what's going on?
I'm going to go in for another slash at the bear.
Okay.
That is a 9. That is a 10.
Okay, and then roll for damage.
A 1.
Ooh. Wow.
So yeah, so you go in for another stab, and you're sort of going for the chest. You're going in, and you go to make the stab, but the fur is just really thick in that area, and so you feel like you made contact, but not a lot of damage is really done.
I really give her a bad haircut, and she's really upset.
Yeah. So if anything, you've just angered the bear, and it's staring at you with fierce eyes at this moment. And while that's happening, Thorn, what are you doing?
Thorn's gonna help Bonita and attack Mist.
Okay.
Me. That was meat being thrown across the room earlier.
That's gonna be a 10.
That was cats knocking some dishes off.
It's gonna be a 10.
10. Okay, and then go ahead and roll for damage then too.
It's gonna be a 4.
4. You're attacking Mist, correct?
Yes.
All right. Anti-Mist is going to die. Explain that to me.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna just hit him and break both of his arms, and then I'm just gonna take Mist's head and just lean it over for Bonita to bite it off.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
What's
that
up with
happened.
faces?
Yeah.
So that's an assist.
So yeah. Well, he won his roll, so we'll give him the kill. So yeah. You grab the face, you throw it forward, and Amanita, explain the face biting to me.
So her face is already like her tell is that whenever she is a different animal, she's still red with like the white spots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But even with her being red, you could still see like all the blood on her face from the neck bites. She's just gonna like kind of unhinge her jaw a little bit and just like eat his fucking head.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
Yes. So like completely gone.
No.
Yeah.
Protein.
Like she is swallowing this shit.
Yep. So completely decapitated, right?
Yep.
So I think you guys will sleep in your own tent, and I will be in our own.
Yep. All right. So yeah, that happens, and as the now dead anti-mist headless body starts to fall to the ground, much like the anti-meep, it starts turning into ash and sort of just like dissipating away. So
it like vapes out of her nose, like.
Yeah, maybe Amanita sneezes a little bit, from the dust, like, a cute little bear sneeze, of course.
Aww.
I know. Oh, everyone stops for a second and goes, "Aw."
Aww.
Right. Yep. So Mist, what's new?
I'm gonna take one of my throwing daggers and chuck it at fucking Thorn.
Sure. All right. So your 2d6 plus dex, please.
I'm sensing some aggression against me, Miss.
7.
Oh, really?
All right. So yeah. So you throw your dagger. And where are you throwing? What part of his body?
His eyes.
Okay. All right. So you land a dagger in one eye. At the same time, he's flipping his cup chucks and throwing some mysterious solution out of them towards you, which hits you in the face as well.
Great.
So go ahead and roll for. Did you roll for damage already?
Nope.
Roll for damage.
7.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you well, we're gonna do this while we're at it. So he's chucking at you the dagger, and you're gonna take
None.
Some no damage. Yeah. So Woo! Yeah, the stuff hits you in the face, but you're tough and rugged, so it doesn't burn you at all.
It's delicious.
Meanwhile, he in his last throw is falling to the ground with this dagger in his eye, and as he falls, also ashes out. Just starts to fade away. So that is the end of Anti-Thorn. So, Amanita, what's happening?
I'm gonna go help. Who's closest?
I think everyone else is dead except for Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anti and Benita.
Bear fight! Bear fight!
Yeah.
Bear fight!
Fair fight.
With your
That's
bare
happening.
hands.
So that's 4 and a 3. So that's
Okay.
7.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. And that's plus your strength. You have anything plus strength?
No.
Okay. All right. So yeah. And then roll for damage.
That's a 6.
Nice. All right. So you're going to murder the other bear. Tell me how you do it.
All right.
Murder Bear.
She's gonna finish blowing the little bear sneeze, and then just fucking charge to Maul, grab by the neck.
You're gonna do an alligator death roll with her, kind of.
Mhm.
Cats. All right. So yeah. And as that happens, she sort of dissipates
Murders.
into the ash and falls away, like the others. And as that happens, as the last one fades away, you feel another rumbling sound, and the mirror.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. the mirror that is the back wall shatters into millions of pieces, and you look down where all of their dead bodies were, and there's some items laying there. One of the items is a mithril rapier. It gives +1 to all damage.
Ooh.
The next item is 2 golden chalices. They do +1d4 health with every successful attack. The next is an enchanted willow spear. It does +1 to animal attacks. And then the other one is a
Dibs.
cursed bow made from elf bones. It gives for every successful arrow attack, it gives an ensnare for 1 turn to whoever it attacks.
Ooh.
I want the rapier.
And
I feel like each one of these is for one of us.
right,
Yep.
of course. So you collect your items, and then you notice in the location that the pedestal was, there's a scroll.
I read that scroll.
All right. So
Nice.
yep. Let's give a discern realities. If you want to give a 2d6 plus intelligence.
That's a 10,
Yep.
Woo!
That's good enough.
and I think it's going to win anyway, so here we go.
So as you look at the scroll, you recognize that it is a scroll of purge possession. So
Okay.
Purge possession.
So it takes anyone that's possessed,
Oh.
gets rid of it. Cool.
So
I'm just
So
kidding.
that's a clue.
so yeah, you
Please do not hand that to me.
so then you just have the open pathway before you. So,
All right. Mist would like to pause and say, what was the +1 to it? You said everything?
the rapier has a +1 to damage.
Okay.
So any damage you do, +1.
And the golden chalices, they have a +1 heal per
Plus-
attack.
+1 d4 health with every successful attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Damn.
The bow, you said, it just on every successful arrow hit, it ensnares, right?
Right. So whatever it attacks will be ensnared for 1 turn.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the spear does +1 animal damage or something.
Yeah, +1 to all animal attacks.
Just want to confirm.
Animal attacks, right.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, baby!
So, all right. You've got the door in front of you. What happens?
We walk out.
Walk through it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow-mo.
I'm gonna stop being a bear first.
It's worked for Thorin so far.
I'm gonna. You said everything turned to mist, correct? I mean, to ash. So there's nothing left of any of this stuff.
Nope. Yeah. Just the.
We just walk out.
I'm just gonna collect my original sword and put it behind my back so that
Sure.
I don't leave it in this room.
Yeah.
And I guess we move on.
Yep.
We do.
All right. So you move through to the next room, and
Ooh.
what you come upon is the dark necropolis of the forest. So you see in front of you, you see an altar. At the altar is seemingly someone chanting, and all around the necropolis is hundreds of fae chanting.
Oh, motherfucker!
And their eyes are glowing, and they seem to be entranced. And that's where we end for tonight.
Woo!
Meep is really punching
Oh
the
my
ground
God.
right now, punching the air.
Meep's like, let's go!
Yep. So yeah, that's where we are. What are your characters' thoughts as they sort of walk into the necropolis? What do you think?
Oh shit.
Meep's gonna be like a murder baby here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't
Kind
wait.
of like home if home was a cult.
So.
What are you talking about? All Fae are cult members.